Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Monday night stream. A little bit earlier than normally scheduled, so we've got some hours ahead of us where we're going to have a look at our normal gold making bits and pieces, see if we can make some progression onto El Morte, my Death Knight, who's now freshly 72. I wasn't on yesterday, so I could do with checking the auction house first and foremost. So let's get going, and we've probably got quite a few expires as well. So I'll start with the expires and run through those, and then we'll see what kind of sales we've got. So there are some sales here, 1,200. Okay, good start. Let's fill up the bags and get this stuff reposted on. So Bear Tartar, all the enchants, Elemental Force we sold. We sold some Spiritman gloves. That's an interesting one. And the Stone Dark Snail is still selling. So that's the Dalaran cooking ingredients. So not a bad start. Obviously this is going to be over 2 days worth of stuff. So we'll see how we got on with sales in terms of our target. Currently sitting at 1,925,000. So we're getting close to that 2 million mark. Which means we'll be closer to the halfway mark. Okay, more expires. Let's run through those. Good evening, Costa. How are you? How was your weekend? The rest of it? And how's your Monday been? Hope all is well. How are you feeling? How's your pneumonia? Oh, look. Lavish Feasts have sold. 20 of those. That's going to be useful. Glad about that. Let's just fill up the rest of my bags. I'm going to let this just run through, give everyone a chance to come online. And then we'll go and look at the sales in the end once I've reposted everything up. Hey, that one bro guy, how are you? Extra early? Yeah, I got a bit of extra time today, so I thought I'd hop on earlier. I might finish a bit earlier, because that way I can catch up on some sleep. But we'll see how we get on. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Right, 4 seconds left for the repost. Still coughing, ouch. Sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully those antibiotics will kick in soon, and you'll be on the mend. Right, that's going to be everything I've got room for. So let's just move ourselves to the middle, and then we will do a post scan. Ooh, am I streaming tonight? Yes, I've just gone live. There we go. So posting wise, Faranoff Fizz, very cheap, only a 91 silver profit there, in case that does sell. Lavish Feasts, going for 222 gold. Now my crafting cost is 149, so that is cheap, pretty cheap. Haven't done much. Caught a shiny Pokemon on Saturday. Ah, interesting. I didn't think you played the Pokemon. I thought you were doing the old Niantic game thing. We jump you as soon as you see me pop online. Excellent. Well, good job that the notifications are working then. That's good to know. Right, what else have we got here? So yeah, the Lavish Feasts are looking quite cheap. I'm going to carry on selling them as those because that's still a profit. I'll check the actual auction listing just to see how many of them are that cheap, whether it's worth me reposting them, but I don't really want to buy too many up. I've got 85 total left, and I don't want to lose too many. Where are we at? 223, and then we've got 240, 240, 241. So everything else is kind of at 240 level. So the 223 is the one below. Oh, you're playing Crest like 99% of the time. Okay. But 1 time per month, 3 hours, there's a special event. Oh, so you do that. Ah, okay. So, looking at this, we could post at 223 with our lavishes. Let's go along and just have a look at where we get to on that. Hatchling, Sorcerer's Stone, Faranah Fears, Suramar Surf and Turf. Bear Tartar's fine, I think. There we go, lavishes, and it's giving me in the full, it's 4 stacks of 20. Now, I'm more inclined to take those, to go at 240 as my minimum price for lavishes for this. So I'm just going to edit my group slightly, just to factor that in. And lavish. Group operations. Now these are all unlinked. Maybe there's a way we can link these prices up. There is an option down here. So if I change this to, what did we say? The lavish 20s was, where's my bags? Where's my lavish feasts? Here they are. So we were going to go for 240 gold. So if we set that manually at 240 gold, this is a bit of an experiment here, and then we go into my auctioning, and what I want to look at is my, so that was my 20s with the posting price. Now if I go to my 10s, I've never done this before, so I'm just going to try this out, and if I go to here and link this with lavish 20s, then does that say, yeah, that says 240 gold. So I only have to change the 20s and the 240 gold will match. So, by that rationale, if I then did that and linked it with lavish 20s, then that also says 240 gold, and that, then that allows me to adapt my prices without having to change them all individually. There will be cases where you might want to do them individually for different stack sizes, but for now I'm just wanting to sort the price out. So for example, as a test, if we change that to 235 gold, and then that should go to 235 gold. Excellent. Okay, new thing learnt today. So let's just try that at 240 for now. There we go. Okay, so go back onto my post scan and we'll get that lot done. And that should go as a minimum price of 240, which ignores those 223 ones, and we'll just go in at 240, which is there, 240 gold, yeah. That's still a profit, but it just means we ignore the 223, which gives me an extra 17 gold per feast. Hey, Evil Dinner, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? So I'll go on with those, and then I'll post all this lot on. Some of these are going quite cheap, I would say. So let's get everything on. There we go. Eventually got there. Mushy is 110. Wow, that was quick. That was amazing. And item levels already at 853. That's fantastic. So what professions is Mushy going to have, Costa? Right, let's get some more expires going through. Let's relist this stuff on. Got your monk and 110. Excellent, excellent. Making good gold even better. Alchemist and enchanting. That's a good mix. Hey Fireman, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine Monday? I'm just going to let this run through. Just give myself a breather, chance to catch up on people and talk about sales. So what professions is your monk going to have, Evil Dinner? Are you going to do professions, or are you straight up farming with your monk? Okay, and the next lot is more expires. Let's go through those. Doing scrolls and herbalism. Ah, excellent. Bad sinuses. Ouch, sorry to hear that. Is that hay fever related, or is it simply a sinus thing? Do you need many bloods of Sargeras on an enchanter? An enchanter at the top end, I use bloods mainly for the cloak enchants and the fibrils, the Immaculate Fibril and the Soul Fibril. Those are the main things I use bloods on. Hey Molin, how are you? So we've got, it's mainly the cloaks. The cloaks take 2 bloods of Sargeras, and then the relics, the 2 fibrils, take 8 bloods for that one and 8 for that one. So that's quite a lot, but I only ever have one of those on at any one time. They do sell, but sell slowly. Just a sign of saying, okay. Doing okay, hoping for good auction sales soon. Excellent, excellent. Good to hear. Well, let's hope the auction house gods are kind to you. Bear Tartar I've done. So let's get that lot on. What did we buy this Wormy Tunkins for? 12,000, so that's still a profit. Okay. How's the 5 mil target going? It's slowly but surely getting there. We're still below target. I'll just open up the chart in a minute. So let's have a look. So looking at the chart at the moment, we are currently down here. You made so far 75k. Very nice, Costa. Very nice indeed. So yeah, we're looking, we are below the target. We had a bit of a rise recently. It's flattened off these past couple of days. I didn't do yesterday's, so that's going to be a gap in there. If anyone wants a copy of the chart, they can take a copy of it themselves. They're more than welcome to. Do their own challenge. So we're making gold, which is the good thing. We're not losing gold. It's not as high as I would like, but once I've fleshed out more things to sell, like my alchemy, I think it should rise up some more. It depends on how much interest there is over BFA and everything that comes out with that. You can't find things to sell on your server. Oh, right, okay. What kind of things have you tried selling? Hey Danny, how are you? Yes, it is indeed a slightly earlier stream. I haven't been on for long. That chart's been helpful, trying to get at least 1 million by BFA. Excellent, Molin. Glad it's been useful. Oh wow, Danny, thank you ever so much for the cheer. Thank you for your support. It's really kind of you. How have you been, Danny? Hope all is well with you. Let's run a post scan and get some more auctions on. So let's get some sales today. Definitely need some sales. Things are well? Excellent, excellent. Good to hear. So we're currently just doing relisting at the moment. This is going to be the main thing for now. Then we'll go on to doing restocking. I'd like to do a bit of leveling of El Morte later. I'm thinking of trying out the Karazhan Trash area. Ghost Eye's only worth 11. That is quite cheap. Good evening, Jack. How are you doing? How was my Father's Day? It was very good, thank you very much. Spent it with my children, driving around, going places, so a really nice family day. Google for server pop, then take a look for how many classes there are and make your market around that. That's an interesting approach, Evil Dinner. I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought that there would be different classes on different servers. I figured there was, in general, like a large number of, say, hunters and druids over things like priests. Did I get any loot? Oh, do you mean like the loot thing? Let me check my dashboard. Or do you mean loot as in on a farm loot, like from the 5-man Spirit of Harmony farm we did? Oh, right, I see. No, I didn't get any loot like that. No, I see what you meant. No, I got the love of my family, which is all I ever need. Right, let's post that lot on. Go through that, go through that. There's been treads, done that. Hey Finn, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And more expires, so let's run through these again. See if there's any sales at the bottom of the mailing list. Ah, you got into the beta. Excellent, Struck with Luck. Congratulations. How are you finding it? Have you tried it out yet? I did see on Gumdrops' stream that a whole load of new invites had gone out. So hopefully more people have gotten in. And let's do a reload on this, as we're quite quick on that one. So if you ever have any questions over TSM4, you're more than welcome to hang out here or on the WoW Economy Discord server. Is really helpful for TSM questions. So you went through all the quest lines in Dalaran. Okay. Is that on a specific character, or just basically just you wanted to finish all the quests up? Right, on the servers are different, all kinds of ways. For let's say Shadow Song has a lot of demon hunters and monks, while Silver Moon has more hunters and tanky accounts. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I hadn't thought of it like that. That's a good way of analysing the market. Glad they fixed some of the bugs. Yeah, they're doing a fantastic job on trying to squash as many bugs as they can. You're going insane. You've got Broken Shore, Argus, Order Hall, Monk quests. Oh right, so basically you're just trying to get through all the quests to get yourself leveled up. Yeah, and then the other 6 areas. Indeed, you know, there's a lot to do, and if you've already done it once, it's kind of frustrating to have to do it again. I mean, you do get the extra if you're doing a different class, you get all the class Order Hall progression stuff, which is nice, and going towards the class mount and all those things. I'd quite like to do that for my Demon Hunter and Awakening, and eventually Multi once it gets there. I'm not sure how many characters I'll have at 110 by the time BFA comes out. Probably those 4, I'd imagine. At the moment you have Tomb of Sargeras and 5 dungeons and Cathedral of Light. Wow, loads to do, all in one day. Wow, even better. Hey Sporkus, how are you? What level is our multi now? 72, Molin. So, doing quite nicely. I'm going to try Karazhan Trash a bit later tonight. To see whether that gives me any success. It's oh, those are to do. Aha. I hear it's harder at 72 than it is when you're higher up in level, because obviously things scale up. You scale up, but they don't. They stay locked down at a lower level. So I'm interested to try it out. Obviously it's going to test my skills at playing a Death Knight as well, which, as we know, still needs some development. I'm still learning the class. You got the beta as well, Sporkus. Excellent. Is it stable enough to use as your main driver? I would say so, yes. Then I'm slightly biased because I've been using it for months now. It's definitely a lot more stabler than it was. Let's do a quick reload. I've not myself had many bugs at all for a long time, so it's actually been operational for me. Have I noticed more enchanters flooding the market recently? Your high pop server is getting very frustrating. Yes, I haven't noticed more. I tend to have like a steady stream of sales for enchants. I mean, the profit margins have definitely gone down for me. That's the other thing. Oh, you failed miserably at it. Karazhan at level 72. Use your husband to boost you through the ramparts. Okay, fair enough. Just opened your email and you got the beta invite as well. Congratulations, Molin. Fantastic. Are you going to try it out? Because I've got beta and I haven't tried it out yet. I don't really want to do it yet. The only thing that keeps you away from TSM4 is the crafting menu layout. Yeah, I see what you mean by that, accidentally, because it is... I do think TSM3 had it quite nicely with their layout, and I don't think they've quite perfected it yet in 4. Oh, they fixed the multiple crafters and gather function. That's also useful, Jack. There was about 1,000 invites on Saturday. Wow, that is quite a lot, isn't it? Oh, TSM beta. Okay, Molin, I'm with you now. Already have the BFA beta and tried it out a little bit. Okay, how did you find it? Okay, so looking at this, this is the second cloak I've sold of late. I hadn't realised, but the cloaks are actually selling at the moment. Well, I've sold 2, so maybe that's something to think about. Normal enchants, 40,000 gold. Quite a nice group of sales. Mongoose is in there. Lavish Feasts in there. Okay, that's good. Let's open up that mail. That's an extra 40,000. So that's good. I'm wondering whether to restock on these cloaks. I could maybe make a few more. I still do at the moment, Jack. I haven't been on to check it out or test it out, really. It has, Danny, it has definitely tanked. So let's post on what we've got, and then we can look at restocking after this. See if there's anything else we can put on. Considering whether to put on some more cloaks from tailoring, seeing as we've sold a couple. Something to think about anyway. Haven't sold a Hydral Expedition bag in a long while. That's still going. What are we at? When was my last one I sold? 33 days ago. Yeah, quite a while ago. You've not with the bag either. It's dried up. Yeah, it's interesting. I think the market is certainly shifting. I mean, look at these prices of my tomes. That's really low. Northrend is... That's strange. You're saying a crafting cost of 580, but a profit of 1,727, which is probably down to that whole crafting thing you were saying, Jack, with the price sources, perhaps. Each of the cloaks looks different. Okay. Did I stock on the cloth? I should have a fair amount, yeah. Cloaks are great and safe because they sell as an upgrade and transmog as well. Okay, accidentally. That's good to know. You like low level. I'm not sure I can get that. What do you mean, Evil Dinner? Jack, I was looking at this for the Northrend. It's saying here the profit is 1,727. Is that based because it's basing it on an average of the market value and the region market value as we set with our pricing sources? Whereas before it was based off of DB market. So whether it's deciding to post that on because the north rend here is not showing much. Do you think it's on min buyout? On the region min buyout? Help you out, you don't want to be here, Argus Mythic. Hey, Metal Sock, how are you? Oh, it was before. It was before on min buyout, which would have been 864. There we go. Sorry to hear that, Metal. I'll just think, in BFA, when you can have your Brutosaur mount, you'll be able to mount up and do auctions in between. I've never done mythics, so I can only hear of your pain. Well, let's put these on. Yeah, I think so. I think the prices have definitely gone down. Oh, where have we got? I see someone. Oh, there we are. A fellow goblin. The golden coin. I like the name. There you go. Let's accept that one in. Okay, the price is low, but BFA soon, so big chance the price will get to normal. Yeah, I think people won't be focusing on things like that so much, will they? So it's always good to keep an eye on the markets. We've got a few things expiring here. Let's just quickly sort those out. Take all those off, and those two. There we go. Someone with your server did that with Mongoose last week, but the whole server followed suit. Now it's selling for 2.8k rather than 800. Well, that's good. That's gone up. You have the same problem with your tones. People post them way below for a low pop realm. Yeah. We have to get Sam in a mythic. Can you imagine the carnage of me trying to heal in a mythic? Shadow Song's population has been rising from a low to a medium. Ooh, that's interesting, Evil. I haven't been following the population, but that's good. In TSM 4, how to rebind the scroll wheel. So in settings, in here, in macros, and then you've got the scroll wheel, update existing macro for all your bits and pieces here. So you just click on this one and I'll update it. From Norway, just wanted to let you know that as many others really enjoy your content. Think you are an awesome person. We should thank you for what you're doing. Keep it up. Oh, it's very kind of you. But you can change them manually, the source for crafting, just for the tomes in the crafting operation. But you can change them manually, just in the crafting operation. Can you? Let me just have a think about how that means. So if I go into my groups and we were to look at, okay, this is another new thing we're learning today. So let's go to our tomes and go to our group operations. So the crafting operation is one of each, so it's a more of a generic one. It's not a specific one to tomes. But if we were to just, for instance, look at that, and I have craft value method here, and get override the default craft value method, and just go for something else. Squirrel, yes. But learning is good. Learning is always good. I love learning new stuff. Oh, Mr. Sebical, thank you ever so much for the cheers. How are you? 300 bits is amazing. Thank you ever so much for your support. How are you doing? How the sniping works, because it only shows from 1 to 3 items max. Not sure what you mean, Metal Sock. I mean, when you look at other snipers, they get a lot of them. Did I miss something from earlier? Getting that together. Good evening, Azantrox. Sorry I missed you there earlier. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Hey, Panir, how are you? You're Banos. Excellent. Welcome, welcome. Managed to catch your first stream? Well, welcome on board. Very nice to have you on board. We're currently going through, well, we're learning as we go. We're learning a few things, but we're also reposting our stuff. You can also ignore characters for crafting in that operation, so you only see the group of the profession your character has, so no more scrolling in groups to craft. Ignore characters crafting in that operation, so you only see the not sure I fully get that. Okay. Open the profession. So in groups. So are you saying I could maybe just turn off turn off ones that I can't make? So for instance, you wouldn't see leather working in this, in the crafting operation. I see. So you could limit a few things off. Okay. So that would make, once I've got, this is going to be massive, once I've got all professions. So I could see how I would do that. I would probably just filter out each thing per character. Okay, I could see that being useful later on. Okay, thanks for that, Jack. Some good advanced TSM knowledge there. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, it's a lot of work. I'm going to have to go through stuff. Well, maybe that's, you know, something you can do. I mean, I'm always revisiting my my groups and my operations, so it's always nice to think about how you might restructure them for like a future version of the groups. So we've got everything on, so TSM can check that. I just want to check, the first thing is Legion enchanting materials, because things have been cheap on the enchant market in terms of like Leylight. I can make Leylight for 31 gold, whereas I can buy it for less than that. And I'm going to need some, because I'm going to be making some more enchants. So I'm going to take up those two. And I'm going to take the 41 there. Anything under 30 gold is actually a bargain for me. Now this is a bit of a risk. I could put a bid for 26 on this and see if I win it. Let's go for that. And then I'm going to take the 16 cheap ones. Hey Frodo, how are you? And I'm going to take both of these because I want to actually keep the price higher. And for the same for Arcana, my mat cost is coming in at 10 gold based on my averages. And this, oh look, there's 600 here. I've got 305. I can easily burn through 600 making enchants. And at such a reasonable price, that's going to be fine for now. I mean, a weekday is always a good day to be buying these things. And then Chaos Crystals are below my average purchase price, currently at 400. Burn it, burn it. Burn through everything. Make profit, that's the main thing. Right, there's only 3 here at 41, and then we're up to 70. So I'm going to take those 3. Because Chaos Crystals, I mean, my average purchase price is what? 66 now. So I'm going to keep that. Only going to buy them when they're cheap. So let's pick those up. Collect up our stock, and now we can restock on our enchants. So yeah, doing very well, thank you Frodo. Just going through our restocks. We had about 40,000 gold in the mail from the past 2 days, so pretty happy with that. Any good sales at the start? We did sell a cloak, Galaxian, for about 7,000 gold. That was probably the best one. I'm considering making some more cloaks. There's a good steady seller. But first I'm going to restock on my enchants. So going through onto this and go to enchanting, restock. Yep, there's a few things here. Glorious Stats has been selling now. Elemental Force, good sales of that, and then one each of these. Saying about 6,000 profit according to that. So let's start the gathering of these and open up the vault. And there we go, got there eventually. 40k is good, yes, definitely. I mean, that's over multiple days, so it's not a daily amount, which is worth bearing in mind. Yes, just on Samadan, Danny. So we haven't seen what Awakening's got yet. Is this my usual stream time? So will you be able to come to more of my streams? No worries, Panir. This is actually slightly earlier than my normal stream time. Normally I do about an hour. I start normally an hour and a half later from now, about 10 o'clock UK time. Those are on the weekdays. So this one's kind of like a bonus extra one. Comprehend this. Thought you had things set up properly, but TSM's posting your enchants. It's not undercutting the current listings, but posting at a higher price, as it would if there were no others listed. Okay, Fen, perhaps in your operation. Let me just close this down. I'm assuming the first thing I would think of would be your posting, say, your posting operation. Have you checked what it's doing when it's below minimum? Is it posting at normal price? Is it posting at minimum price? And the same with maximum. Is it posting at maximum or is it posting at minimum? Because normally I would say this would be post at minimum price, like that would be what I would do in that case. It's a bit late for you. Oh, that's good. At least you can do the YouTube videos, Panir, yes. Good evening, Priest Holmes. How are you? I mean, I would like to mix in more stream times at different times. It all depends, obviously, on how work and family are sort of are going on any particular day. So that's when I tend to fall into the sort of like the 10 o'clock to midnight range. Oh, thank you, Danny. So hopefully that would be my first question, Fen. But if it's not that, I wonder what yours are set at. We do need to make some mysterious essence. Thankfully I can make some. So let's make 14. There we go. Okay, yours is post at minimum and post at normal. Okay. When it's at maximum, if it's above maximum price, I usually say post at maximum price. Ah, you bought TSM4 today. Excellent. Congratulations, Frodo. I hope you get many good sales through it. Congratulations. Large prismatic shards. Let's just go over to that. Move that down there again. And void crystals we need as well. We could try this, but I really would like to do a shopping look for this. Void crystals we can buy. See, if I do this now, it's not going to buy all 9 of them. It's only going to buy 4 of them because we did it through the gathering operation. What I'd rather do is do this manually and search up void crystal myself, and then I can buy all 9 of them. If you had the beta for TSM4, Do you still need to buy it? No, you don't, Metal Sock. You the buying it is basically for is a way of supporting the TSM team. You don't need it if you've already got the invite. But if you do want to obviously support the makers of TSM, then I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Large prismatics. There we go. Oh, we've got void crystals in there already. Large prismatics are a decent enough price. If only there were more of them. There's only one. Okay, and hardly any small prismatics on. So let's just buy the one. We need more. Okay. So we can't do the mongoose at the moment. Yeah, for the premium version you gain the ability to store your backups in the cloud, which means transferring from computer to computer is slightly easier. And I think there's some other features, but I can't remember off the top of my head what they are. So we're not going to be able to do that for now. But yes, as a default, if you buy premium, you do get straight into the beta, so you don't have to wait in a queue for it. This is true. Okay, so we'll craft the ones we can. We'll leave the mongoose for now. I mean, I don't think it's actually working yet. It would be nice to be able to do a crafting search for large prismatic, but I don't believe that is a function of TSM4 that's currently working. If we try this, change that to crafting. I haven't tried this actually for a long time. Let's see if it yeah, that doesn't give me anything. Did I spell it correctly would be my first question. Prismatic. Small prismatic. I could do a search for prismatic shard. Crafting search. Prismatic shard. There we go. Run ramparts with Samadan and disenchant all loot. There we go, that's an easy way. Yeah, that doesn't currently work from a disenchanting point of view. Whether there were any greens on that I could have bought. Let me just go through and catch up. You paid. You was very impatient. Plus, it already well paid for itself. Exactly, Fen. That was what I did way back at the beginning for the same reason. A while ago, I showed a mind map with my process for living steel. Is that on upload? That one isn't particularly. That's on Twitter, Xantrox. The one you're thinking of. Let me just find that for you. So I don't have a copy of it that people can take from real-time board. Let me just bring it up to show you though. But that particular section was one of the things I did for I think I called it Thaumagree Thursday. So if we go over to this is my board. So it was this one here for the living steel. That was the one I had. So that's on my Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you can find that. It's also on my Discord. If you scroll up, you'll find that and you'll be able to take a copy of it there. Either of those. So that's an option. But the whole board itself, this is one that I just basically have for my own purposes, and then I just take bits off and publish those as and when I've done it. What I'd like to do is when I've got my website up and running, that'll be another thing I'd like to put out and get out to more people. 84k earned so far today. Fantastic. Congratulations. 5 minutes per run. That's really quick, isn't it? Main reason you pay is you haven't got into groups 4 and it's any point learning 3, so you just have to relearn 4. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Danny. It's very handy, as Antrox, very handy indeed. Oh, goodbye, Banos. Oops. Typed the wrong things. Oh, you're gone. There we go. Wants to know the website for your own project. Seems very handy. No problem, Xantrox. It is really handy. I certainly recommend it to anyone who likes doing mind maps kind of things. Ah, you're still in chat. Okay, that's good, Penny. I just saw your character logging there and I thought... So you did pick up the purple shirt pattern this morning for 50k? Oh, that's quite a good price, Danny. That's really good. I'm sure you could sell enough rich purple silk shirts for that. Did they I have no idea. I did hear that they were playing today, but I've got no idea whether how well they're doing or anything like that. I'm not following it. Good evening, Bullseye. How are you? Alright, where was I? Tailoring restocks. Do that, clear the queue on that. And then tailoring, restock. Oh, loads of stuff. Really? Oh, did you say goal? Oh, did I miss that? Where was that? Completely missed that one. Oh, right, goal from the chair. Oh, right, I see. I hadn't made the connection. I see. What's on the couch behind me? This is a cat bus plushie to go with the Totoro one that's behind my head over in the corner. Ah, still 1-1, is it? Okay. Oh, there we go. This. You're fine now. Excellent. Good to hear, Ballsy. Sorry, I'm just catching up on all the chat. Is it me who just TSM post for stuff faster? I hope so. That's always good. That's his low pop server. What was that one for? Did I miss something from earlier? Hey, Whiskey Jack, how are you? Had a great Father's Day. Yes, thank you very much. It was lovely. So looking at this, I've got a lot of things I need to make that I may not have all the materials for. Let me just have a look. First for fell cloth. Let's just do the exact version. So 154 gold per fell cloth. Well, that's a bit pricey. Normally I'd been buying it for 59. I do have 7 of it though, so that might be enough. Ah, the fast posting stuff. Okay, I'm with you now. Yes, oh, I see. Because I'm on a low pop server. Now I'm with you. I made the connection. Will I upload my group and profession stuff on Pastebin for this month? Yes, Frodo. I just need to get around to doing it. But yes, it's a good reminder. Thank you. No worries, Penny. Talk as much or as less as you like to. Oh, that's good to hear. It's good to hear it. I hope this is a place for everyone to interact as much or as little as they want. So looking at that fell cloth, I'm not sure whether that's going to be good for me or not yet. We'll have a look and let's see. Vicious, we're going to leave because that's a lot of ember silk we need for that. Hexweave bag, blue linen, rich purple, these things we can do. So let's start gathering on those. We could also do with making some more hex weave. How many have we got? 101 total, so we can make some more. Still haven't sold a plushie yet, so I won't make one of those just yet. We can make some windwool cloth. That's going to be useful. But first, let's do the other things. Let's get through this quickly. There we go. Happy you're not the only one rambling. It appeared that I fixed my issue. Okay, changing that from normal to max, has it working? Excellent. Good to hear, Fen. I'm glad a simple solution helped. It's when it gets complicated that it's always tricky to try and diagnose. Right, so that's all the stuff. Bolts of Ember Silk, what was that for? Let me just have a look. Okay. Settled well in Booty Bay. I really don't miss the walking jack. It's really, really handy. I was a big fan of the Dwarven District. You know, it does feel like home to me. But for me, I'm thinking, okay, Booty Bay will be great. This will at least get me started. And then once I'm on my adventures with the Brutosaur mount, then obviously things are going to be taking an interesting turn on that front. So I can at least make most of these things. The Spirit Men gloves are those. The Sorcerous Earth, we're missing that. Okay. We need to get some more Sorcerous Earth. We do have some. But let's make these items first. Good profit margins on these, 13,000 there. So that's going to be nice if we sell these. Finally catch me live. 5:45 AM, just starting your own gold routine. Welcome, Melana. Thanks for stopping by. We are indeed a little bit earlier than normal, so I'm glad I've been able to catch some more people by streaming a little bit earlier. That's always good. Right, Sorcerous Earth. Earthen has the Sorcerous Earth. So what we'll do is we'll post this lot on. Think if there's anything else I could possibly do with Samadan before we move on elsewhere. 50 people here. You remember back in my day when 20 was high. Damn kids, get off my lawn. Yeah, it's really amazing to see how it's grown over the months. Bloods, of course, yes. I don't think Samadan needs them because I've got well over 100. But it could be something I get with Earthen, or possibly Awakening. Apparently Garrison work orders are stopping in BFA, so Hexweave cloth production will slow down very quickly. Oh really? From Admiral Head. The Admiral hat. We've got one recipe on the market already. We don't have the and we've got one waiting in the wings to sell, so it should be all right there. Milano, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. The daily cooldown will still be a thing, but the tailoring hut won't produce cloth. Interesting. That's the first I've heard of that. That would be quite a change, quite a departure for them. I wonder why they're doing that. Is it something to do with leveling up professions in Warlords of Draenor? Don't know. Ooh, look at this. Rich purple silk shirt. Cheapest is below min price. Let's have a look at that. Oh wow, Willemov, thank you ever so much for the sub. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you indeed for your support. That's extremely kind of you. I sold the hat pattern a stream or two ago. Did I? I don't actually remember doing it. So this person, I believe, was the person who had it cheaper before. Now, I'm going to try this once, because that's still a 490 profit for them. It was like 4,000, was it? Okay, so where's my Admiral's hat pattern? Do I still have it? Not there. Not there. So have I posted the other one on? Was it already in my bags? Let me just search for it. Yes. Okay. So we did. Okay. Thanks for the reminder. I didn't actually spot I had sold that. Okay, so we need to get another one. So we've got another one in stock. Okay. Thanks for that, Danny. Very observant of you. So someone posted about it in WoW Economy, but you can't confirm because you don't have beta. Well, I do have beta. I could possibly try that out. So I'm going to buy that one. Now, that might encourage them to keep on posting them at 499. But what I'm going to do is, as there's no others on at the moment, we'll try for mine at 300. And then if they start getting more of them at 499, then I can wait and see what happens, or I can contact them. But they at least get mine on. There we go. Right, so whilst we're here... good evening, Commander Bond. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Let's have a quick look for any Admiral hat patterns. I should really keep checking this just so I've got a good stock of them. Because... Hey there. Nope, none today. Hey Wave, how are you? Because once I move on from Booty Bay, once BFA comes out, this will be less convenient again. Okay, so where are we at with everything? I'm not going to restock on food. I've done my daily cooldowns. How many do we need? The Sorcerous Earth for that. Okay, so let's pop over and check our other characters out, because we've dallied already greatly on Samadan. Let's switch over. So the Bloods will leave for now, although I could do with doing my mission, so I can come back to you. Let's check out Earthen, who needs to send some Sorcerous Earth. And by everyone you forgot. No worries, Jack. So now looking at this, Earthen was selling the drums and the bear tartar. Potentially a little bit of dread leather, if that ever sold. We've also got a fair amount of expires. We did sell dread leather. There we go. 2,100 for a belt of the Peerless. That's a good start. So let's collect up this. I imagine my other stuff is going to expire on him. And we need some Sorcerous Earth. You and me both, Jack. So we'll take those. That's a good start. And whilst I remember, we'll walk into a door. And then Sorcerous Earth will be in the reagent bank. How much do we have? Okay, we've got 33 and 200. Let's take the 200 stack and send that back to Samadan. Then we can split them between them. So let's send to Samadan the 200 stack of Sorcerous Earth. I've got 2 on me already anyway. So I'll take those and then we'll repost on our auctions. And then we'll check to see if there's anything that's about to expire. I expect there will be. So what are we going to have? Bear Tartar mainly. 7 gold and 90 for that. 176 for the Stone Hide. No Drums of Fury there. So where are they, and have they sold, or are they about to expire? Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. Loads of stuff. There's the drums. So let's take anything under 2 hours, take those off and repost those on. Having a strange problem in TSM crafting on a leatherworking character. It's inserting 5 embossed leather boots and gloves into smart crafting. But you don't have those in a queue or for a quest or anything else. So I take it that's TSM 3, Commander Bond, because I don't think smart crafting is available in 4 yet. That would be weird. I wonder why you have them. On your other leatherworker it's different. That is strange. With a bit of luck tonight, a new post about the tooltip window. Excellent, Jack. Look forward to seeing that one. Oh, right. Scumdrop's going to ratify some stuff. I don't know. That sounds very strange, Commander Bond. Why would one character do it and the other one wouldn't? The problem solver in me thinks, okay, well, what's different between the two characters? Is it something to do with a second profession, perhaps? I mean, I'm clutching at straws here. I don't really know. Right, let's get this stuff posted on. Yep, feel free to post it up. Post a link to your blog, Jack. A bit of help with the sell rates and destroying tooltip. Okay. Let's reload that lot. After doing that. Yeah, that's a good thing actually about blogs, is that you can just reread them and digest them at your own pace. It's the thing with different formats, isn't it? And they all have their advantages. So that's what I definitely like about blogs. They're definitely they're good sort of reading material for like taking on the information at your pace, and then, like you said, going over it and rereading it. You can do it so much with YouTube videos, but it depends if you're a visual learner or not. Good evening, Gwilyn. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Monday been so far? Yeah, read them back over and over again. Exactly. I mean, I think there's a place for every kind of thing. I mean, podcasts are another one. You don't get many good podcasts, or none that I've found. I don't tend to listen to podcasts. I tend to listen to YouTube videos or streams. But the other thing I'd probably listen to, if I had a decent phone, that would be podcasts. Any mistake or change in game can be changed in the blog. Yeah, that's true. Certain things in a static way. Yeah, exactly, Fen. It depends on, depends on the information you're trying to digest. Back at work today after a week off. That's a shame. I hope you had a good week off, though. Did you get up to much in your week off? Or was it mainly WoW? Which was good, if it was. So we're currently sitting at 15,000 gold for Earthen. I won't send any across to Samadan. I'll keep that as a float money. Be nice if some of this crafted malevolent stuff sold. Not expecting it to be honest. But anything that it does sell is a bonus. Mainly WoW and adulting around the house. Sounds like a pretty good mix to me, Gwilyn. It's slower to cancel on TSM 4. Seems to take a while to cancel. Yes, there's one of the things that is still buggy for me in TSM 4 is running cancel scans. It does seem for me slower, and for me it seems to bug out, and where it cancels random items, and I have to run the cancel scan 2 or 3 times before it catches everything. That may just be me, or it may be a general bug with TSM 4. So much so that I've actually stopped doing it, and I tend to use the cancel that's in the time range one rather than going into the auctioning and doing a cancel scan on certain things. Still thinking of moving it to WordPress. I mean, that's what a lot of people do use, Jack. WordPress is, I mean, if you're okay getting under the hood of WordPress, it's definitely more versatile. If you cancel scan too fast in TSM4, it will skip a few. Okay. You always catch things on a second scan. Okay. Did that really, Priest? That will be down to mainly the crafted gladiator stuff. Thanks for actually mentioning that, because that just goes to show that's one of the things I would like to see in TSM4 would be something telling me what the the posting cost would be for things. I've got a feeling it's a lot of this crafted gladiator stuff, because there's nowhere that actually tells you what the posting cost is, which would be useful if there was something like that. But that could be where I'm losing quite a lot of my money. I mean, we don't have massive sales. We have sold a few crafted dreadful stuff for a few thousand profit. So I think we're probably still in the profit. Yes, it's I can't remember what the exact percentage is, but it is based on the vendor sell price. So if you look at something like here, the Moonfall robe with the Fire Flash, the vendor sell price is 27 gold. So that's going to be expensive to put on, and for not much profit. So looking at that, I'm probably wasting money putting that one on. Oh, Riala, thank you ever so much for the follow. With a crafted malevolent, 400 items cost you 700 gold. Yeah, that explains why mine are so high. Because they are looking at, well, 8 gold for that one. But some of these I could probably do with getting rid of. That one being one of them. Spotting that, there's no reason why that should be on. I'll be better off selling that. Either disenchanting it. I don't even know why I've got that one on. Why is that one on? Let's get rid of that one. And that one's 18 for a BOE that's got a min buy out of 29. Could probably get rid of that one as well. Without listing 350 items, only cost you like 300 gold. That's a bit better, isn't it? Unless they're above a certain amount, theoretical value. Yeah, my threshold is normally 1,000, but obviously a couple of slipped through the net here, which I could probably do with taking off, like this one. Anything that's going on for less than 500, I ought to really look at. Can't order it by buyout. There we go. In TSM4, you can use a sale rate as an operator variable in the posting operations. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't gone through all the items on the farm yet, no. That one I'm going to get rid of. And there's another one here. That one can go. Any of these things that are under 500. See, that should be alright. But it's going up for 548. So there must be something that's dropping that below. I'd rather just take these out and vendor them. Like that. That vendor sell price is actually, the disenchant price is better on that one. But actually I'm getting distracted by those, because what I really should be doing is going over to Awakening. It was just curious because you said vendor sell rate is less than X, then just vendor it. Yeah, there's probably a function you could put in, couldn't you, to not post things for. Now, would you put that in as a posting operation for everything. It'd be nice if you could have that as just something you could filter through. I wonder how you could do that. Let me just check. Okay, that is soulbound, and we've got one already, so let's just open those up. Then I know what I'm going to sell at the vendor. Let's just head on over to the vendor whilst I remember this and they're in my head. Like the mount. That's one of the store-bought ones, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to just go through and vendor these. I haven't collected the appearance of that one. So we can do that. And that.
Alright, even.
And then I'll collect the appearance of that one. And swap it back.
Would you like to purchase something?
And then we'll sell that one. There we go. You can set max expires. Yes, I've done that with some of my transmog. I haven't reached it yet. Maybe I've set it a bit too high.
Very good.
Okay, so just do a couple of leatherworking cooldowns. Clear the queue. Oh no, hexweed bag, as that's my reminder to do it. Now, do we actually need bloods for leatherworking? What needs bloods? There is some dread leather there that needs bloods. So let's head on over to Dalaran and do those blood quests that are on the invasion. Good evening, Arnota. How are you? Thanks ever so much for stopping by. So the main thing we want to do here is, as they should still be on with the invasion, unless I've been blabbing on for so long they've gone. Been very well, thank you very much. Cracking on with the gold challenge, trying to get our 5 million. How long have these got left on them? An hour left. Okay, so we could do with getting those, and Fellhide as well would be useful. So I'll take those two, and then let's do that one whilst we're here. So let's head on over and do those. Which is going to be the quickest way to get round here. So they're in there. Okay, so there's 4 over there. I think what I'll do actually is get an actual flight, and then I can get a fresh drink and then catch up on chat. So we want to go over here. We want to go over here and here. So we'll start over this way and then work our way across. So let's start with that. Good evening, Right One Too. How are you? Right, whilst I'm flying, I'm going to quickly grab some more water and then I'll come back. There we are, we're back. Hey Forever, how are you? How have you been? Thanks for stopping by. So we're just doing a couple of bloods here. So we're going to go over and do the 4 one first. Let's head over to that one. And then we'll do the 6 one after that. Hey Dolphex, how are you? Wiping on Argus again. The Happy England one. Oh, did they win? Oh. Dealing with the fussy second monitor that doesn't want to stay on. That doesn't sound fun. I wonder what's wrong with the monitor. Is it just a power connection thing, or is it the actual display port connection, or whatever it is, whether it's VGA or DVI? Okay, so this blood. Oh, it's the taste of corruption one. This one's usually a bit of, takes a bit of wrangling. So let's just join this one and see if we can get into a group. It lights up. You see the desktop, and poof goes black. Power button still on. It's got the little port HDMI. Interesting. I wonder if it's what do we need? Villagers here. Let's start with a villager. Could probably do a few of these at the same time. There we go. What do I do to make gold with alchemy? Mainly, there we are, I've got a goat in with an alchemist. Mainly I do the transmutes, the living steel and the true gold and the stuff for the panthers. I'm using Jack's guide that he wrote on his blog. There we go. Start joining, accept. Check the, it was fine half an hour ago. Gremlins, you say gremlins? Yeah, could well be. Suspicious villager. Let's take one of those. Probably get a second one in. And probably one of these as well whilst we're at it. Add one of those in, and then we can do that. Might as well tank a few things. Did we do everything? Okay. More talon things. There's one. Where's my button that does stuff? There, that one. And that one. And throw something at that one. And that one. That should hopefully be enough. And we'll run back and do this one. Let's go back into a group. Probably going to phase out of these now, unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's do one of those instead. There we go. Hopefully it's just a cable thing, right one too. If it's the other thing you could try is different types of cable. If you've got different ones available to you, there could be ones like a DVI or an HDMI or even a VGA might help. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome to put links in. Okay, we just need to get these killed and then I'll be done. There we are. Have you seen it? Gaming addiction's now an official thing. Is it really? Mr. Honkit. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Did I miss you coming in earlier? Well, that's interesting. Oh, it has a disorder. Ah, okay. We knew we were all abnormal, just didn't need a medical professional to confirm it. Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, are we done? Oh, I missed you. There we go. Right, loot that and then I can skedaddle out of here. I'm doing too much, having too much fun with those. We just need to leave group now. Leave party. There we go. Okay, Penny, well thanks ever so much for stopping by. I'm glad you managed to catch us. You never know, I might be able to do some earlier streams. We'll see how things go. But it was good to have you on board. Don't think so, Jack. We were talking earlier about the transmutes for the alchemy. That was the thing. What I was doing for alchemy profits. I was talking about the transmutes then. Yeah, the transmute master list you had. Right, where on earth is my next lot of bloods? Droll Maz, wherever you may be. That's a single one, so that should be easy enough to do. Excellent, thank you, Jack. Dodge the trees. Here it is.
Eliminate the target.
A threat's near. Is it in here? Yes, it looks like it is. We could wait for a group, but we'll just wait for the respawn. It's just as easy. What else have we got here? Small treasure chest. Might as well. And 38 ore hall resources. There we go. Let's jump straight in and run out. See if anyone else wants to join in. No, it's just me. Okay, let's go for it. Hopefully someone will come along and help out. In the meantime, I'll just do the tanking myself. Good evening, Biggest. I won't say your full name if you don't mind, but welcome on board. Chaos Visions, that's an interesting one. That's done, then we can focus on the main big guy. Hopefully someone else will come along and help out here, otherwise I'm going to do this extremely slowly. I need to really move a bit further back so I can catch you in. We need to make sure the ads are contained, otherwise we're going to have too many. My DPS is obviously very low here. Stay alive. Well, that's the main thing to do. And then hope that someone comes along and helps out. There we are. So when's the Must Ever start streaming? Never. Yeah, each to your own, really. Ah, here we go. Here's some help. There we go. Now we can see the health going down. I wasn't ever going to be able to do this on my own, I don't think. Thankfully, at least I can do the tanking side of things. Although he does seem to be pretty tough, actually, this guy. What have he got? Who else is here? Here comes some more visions. Oh, we have got some help on the side. Hopefully this will come down a bit more. XP wasted in RuneScape. Never enough streamers. This is true, Fen. It's quite a specialist market, streaming gold making in WoW, definitely. Hi, Immortal Phoenix, how are you? If no one to watch early morning, afternoon, EST, and Essex stories around. Yeah, it is tricky, isn't it? Ah, more people come to help. Excellent. Says you always have RuneScape running and switching between 2 to 3 different WoW accounts. Don't know how that would work. Excellent, Immortal. Congratulations. Here we go. Everyone's coming in now. This is actually a much tougher boss than I thought it was going to be. I might as well just finish off the visions. There we go. They're done. Right. Onwards and upwards to the Fellhide. let's go. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. Me too, you work from home and always have something up on another monitor, and you can't stream because no one wants to watch it. Oh, hopping all the whole missions today. Well, yeah, I mean, I can see your point, Fen, but you never know, really, in terms of what other people might find appealing. If you're ever so inclined, I'd say just give it a go. But obviously you have to be so inclined. Hey Yeezy, how are you? You make your gold in the most boring of ways. Well, this is the thing, it depends what people want, really. So we're going to go over and do this fell hide, which should be easy enough. You've been killing world bosses on about 10 characters a day, only to like 5 hours. Wow. Hey Mama Kinder, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this lovely day? Oops. Wrong one there. Oh, hold on, I can't click on my things. There we go. Sorry, I got the wrong... Did I click the wrong person then? Hold on, sorry Fen. I appear to have misclicked you. Can I undo that? Whoops. Apologies, Fen. In my, I think I just cleared the chat. You should be alright. There we go, you're back in. Apologies. I was trying to click the name above you and I ended up clicking you. There we go. Do apologise. Still need to figure out how it would work out. You never know, Mr. Honkit, you never know. Well, what am I actually doing here? We need to scan... Whereabouts? We need to go a bit further. I was going to go in the mountain then for a minute. That would have been a mistake.
Demons besiege my
Oops, wrong one.
Need your skills in battle, champion.
No, I'll avoid this one. I just want the hide. This one over here. Meant to set up RuneScape, multiple accounts, etc. Sounds like a hassle to set up. I don't know. It depends how many monitors you've got, really. And then whether you can switch between them elegantly. That would be the main thing, really. How big a window does RuneScape need? Should be just here somewhere. Where would it be? Is it going to be down here? What is it we need to do? Fellhide Gargantuan. No, it's a bit higher up. Okay. Is that going to be inside though? Yes, here it is. Right, let's do that. My word, it is huge. So I can at least skin it. There we go. Fellhide sample. Accept that. There we go. Done that. Gargantuan mantle. Interesting. Finds when picked up leather. Okay. There we go. That was done. That was quick. Since RuneScape's always on top, it will be strange with your mouse disappearing from time to time. Or clicking empty space. Well, yeah, it depends on how you've got it set up, really. Because you can just, like, stream your desktop, so it would show everything. Okay, so we're done with that. We're done with that. I'm going to half back, I think. So we're done with Earthen. And now we can move on to Awakening. Let's see how... Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? I didn't mean Garrison. I meant Wowscape. That's a good name, actually. I like that one. I meant to do this one. So, onwards and upwards. Anything we need to sell from that lot? There's a little bit of junk there. That's interesting. Why aren't I getting the little yellow dots here on junk? Have I done something that's messed that up? What's it like in the TSM4 window, the new one? Sell trash. That kind of works. There we go. Can I give you a little tip that will help in BFA? What's that, Jack? You switched bag out on today? Okay, Mr. Honkit. Which did you go for? Did you go for Bagnon or Addy bags? Or something different? Let's log out. And we'll switch over to Awakening. Get as many Mark of Honours as possible. What's a Mark of Honour and how do I get one? You went from Addy bags to BD bags. Oh, a new one. I hadn't heard of that one. So what's BD bags and how is it different? Hey Herthus, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So, the big event, Awakening. Did you sell any of your living steel? Is the question. The PvP mark, and you get it from world quests and missions. Maybe some other PvP stuff. Okay. So yeah, I do PvP even less than I do dungeons. Even less than I do raids. So the chances of me getting those or having the time to be able to investigate in those is gonna be pretty slim. And no sales. Some expires. Mildly disappointing for alchemy. Well, let's have a look and see what things are going on where. The world quest PvP isn't really PvP. That's true, actually. Good point. Looks like everything's about to expire, so let's take it all off and re-look at it. Oh my, is my macro not working? Let's just reset that up. Settings, macros, update existing macro. That should work now. True gold. There we go. There we go. Can you cancel all auctions like you used to in TSM3? Exactly as I just did it there, Frodo. You literally use the scroll wheel and go down it quickly. Not too quickly, because then TSM has a bit of a problem. It's not the same as just clicking a cancel all, but it is kind of works. To buy higher rank recipes in BFA. Okay. Okay, I see. So you've got the two on side by side. That could work, Mr. Honkit. I reckon there may be a market for that. So let's have a look. Let's just actually look at living steel. Hold on. Shopping wise. What prices is it at? Because I did notice it had gotten a bit low for my liking. 2,800. I mean, obviously that's still quite high. Yeah, I don't know. It's not an area that I've looked into at all. But interestingly, if you've got them, they usually convert honour to gold in new expansion. Wouldn't surprise me if they did it again in BFA. Ah, right, okay. But it should. Now, 2,800 isn't really going to be profit for me. Not as much as it could be. Because of my prices of living steel. Trillium, rather. Were a bit high for that kind of amount. So let's have a look. Shopping wise. Transmute stuff. What is the price of things? Okay, Mr. Honkit, well, I look forward to seeing your results. I've played much beta, other professions gated as well on a fresh 110, start crafting, most of it like pre-release. I've not seen Icon, but if anyone does know, maybe it's a placeholder. Could be, you never know. Which recipes can you get with those marks? Because you're on beta, you've never seen a vendor with those yet. Okay. Could be interesting. I don't know. Let me just get rid of that. So Trillium's still quite expensive at 507. Ghost Iron bars are quite expensive. So everything's quite expensive, to be honest. So therefore living steel should really be cheaper. Let's have a look for Spirit of Harmony's things. See if there's any good Spirit of Harmony stuff. Motes are 42 and spirits are 499. Okay. Do you ever think of getting a bank out? Not really, Frodo, because I kind of like doing things on their own respective characters, and it helps keep things spread and split between all the characters, because if you have too much on one, like over 1,000 auctions, it can slow everything down. So I think it's good to have things spread out. Only 172k behind on target. That's not bad, Costa. Actually not. You just started 2 days ago. The professions are now based on the expansion, so you have to do Legion crafting to get it up in Legion still. Okay. Okay. Your problem was a crafting quest you had hidden years ago, which is different. So you had recently started using TSM on this particular server. Ah, right. But it was hidden, so you didn't see it, and so it kept on coming up. Well, glad you found it out, Commander Bond. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? The nice thing is I have 25 tunes that have instant complete mission, so one of these days, on days with marks as rewards, you can stockpile a lot. That's nice, Arnoiter. Very nice indeed. The thing is, 25 characters isn't. That's just so impressive. So, looking at this, well, let's at least see what it says to post on my auctions. What are we going for, price-wise? So we would be doing living steel at 2,800. Now my crafting cost, you're saying there is 2,400. I know that it's actually more like actually no, that's probably about right. Spirit of Harmony times 3 is about 900. Yeah, no, that is right. 2,400 for the living steel. For the riddle of steel, that would be fine. So yes, I can still sell the living steel for a profit from looking at that. True gold, volatile, water, air, and the pyrium bars at 450. Even if I did my pyrium bars at the purchase price, which is, let me just have a check of my purchase price of pyrium bars. If we just swap over to pyrium bars and have a look there, for a 150 purchase price, which is actually my mat cost. So that would be fine too, looking at the true gold, 450 for that. So the true gold's actually a really good profit, looking at that. So we definitely want those going on. Living steel, not quite so high a profit. Okay, let me just catch up on chat. It looks like I might have missed things. There we go. Nice things, you have 25 tunes, did that one. And now you can make a Moonglow vest. Okay, oh, I missed the link. There it is. That's weird. In one window, I just see the bit of text. In the other one, I don't see the link. Aha, right, okay. I won't click on the link myself, but if others so wish, feel free. So, pyrium bar crafting cost is actually really cheap. I won't do living steel because that's too expensive, because my living steel purchase price is an average of 510, which would take this to be higher than 3000, which is not a good idea. But the pyrium bar is a good idea because that's more of a profit. So we're going to create one of those with our daily cooldown instead. And then we'll do Secrets of Drain or Alchemy. And we'll leave that for now. We could do with going over to the Half Hill Farm, because I haven't visited that in a long while, and we need to upgrade that. So let's do that. We could possibly also do the Bloods mission as well, but I think I might leave that for now, because I want to get the Half Hill Farm done, because we still haven't gone over to El Morte to do some levelling. So much to do. I've been quite easily distracted today, but we've done some good stuff today. Bit of learning, bit of chat, bit of restocking on things, checking your prices. Yeah, so we just had to work out what I was doing for a minute then. So I want to head through here, go into the Shrine of 7 Sisters. Yeah, I guess if you can get those marks, you might as well stockpile them. And then we're going to fly up and over the back. Am I going the right direction? Oh, I need to go south. There we go. Let's go. It helps if you go the right direction. So I need fell hide for lining the crucible. Now we just picked some up with earthen, so I need to send that over. That would be handy. But what we will do for now is do the Half Hill Farm. So I'll do the daily quests. How are we doing for the tillers? 8,899 of 12,000. So pretty decent for now. Shouldn't take us too long to run through these daily quests. I think you also bought like 75% of the hunter seasons. Is that another PvP thing? Seasons sounds like a tilled soil. There we go. You can use right, to buy previous transmog. Interesting. Okay. At Revered, I think you get the rep token to increase it so easy to do all my alts. Ah, excellent, Wave. I wondered about that because that's the sort of thing I'd really like to be able to do, is get it going on my other characters. So anything that can let me do that is definitely going to be good. Oh, can I get it? A revere to get the rep token will start easier. Can I get a rep token now? Oh, okay. Let's go have a look. Do it now. Gina. Oh, Gina's over here. There we are. Okay.
Greetings.
So where's this rep token? So you only get about 20 ore a day from a farm. So you read you only get about 20 ore per day from a farm. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Grand Commendation of the Tillers. This one. Unlocks 100% bonus reputation gained with the Tillers or for all characters on this account. Yeah, definitely be wanting that one. But you're about to get revered with Tillers on 3 tunes, but so we'll see. Exactly. It's also the extra things you can get as well. Not just the motes, but the golden lotuses. Hey, Bove and Scorshane, how are you both? Me and the family are doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself?
Oh, hello.
Alright, let's do that. Complete.
Your days bring you joy.
Do that. Water.
Enough of that.
And then this one.
Welcome.
Do
Farewell.
that one. And then... where's the other one's gone? Is the one that's down by the water? No, he hasn't got one. You have one.
I'm growing a beard.
I'm growing a beard. That was slightly freakish. Do that one. And we'll do squash those foul odours.
Jade serpent.
Jade squash seeds. Let's go have a look at those.
Looking to buy?
Jade squash seeds.
There is no hurry.
Okay, we'll do that. Plant some of those. Spent the day in the sun again, finishing up the border and made 4 flower boxes. Excellent. Good evening, Moseltoff. How are you? Will I plant all snake root or some others? I have no idea, Mini Bandit. I haven't gotten to that yet. How are you doing, Moseltoff? Hope you're well. Let's just go out of that to that to that. Where's the seeds that I want? This one. Do that one. Now jump. There we go. Get that running. And then any other seeds we've got. We've got a couple of scallion seeds left, so let's plant those. 36 degrees though, that is super hot. Super hot indeed. Sore throat you're fending off, ouch. Oh, I need to pull this one. Oh, I should have been flying for this. Oh well. I'm doing it now. And then we'll do that, collect that up.
Next one is on me.
And then, let's do the other ones. Enigma Herbs and Song for Moat. Okay. Now, I don't think I can actually buy a lot of these good ones yet. Can I? Where are you? Where have you gone? Where's the seed guy gone? Oh, there you are.
Please, browse my wares.
So, we've got Striped, got Jade, we've got Autumn Blossom Sapling. But the Enigma ones we need the Revered for. Okay. No more class halls in BFA. Yeah, I think I'm not sure exactly what's happening with the BFA version. Whether they're going to have something. So I'm guessing I might as well do something like striped melon or something. Hey Marsba, how are you? Oh, there is a class hall in BFA. Okay, there is something then. I'm just going to plant a couple of things
May the mists protect.
because I might as well get the reputation going for this. So we've got that. Oh, that's parched. That needs fixing. Let's just look at our seeds. We'll plant one of those. That's parched as well. We can use our watering doohickey on it all once we've got it. That one, do that one. Doing very well, thank you very much. We're just doing a bit of half-hill farming. The jade squash is using the recipes. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go back and do the things we need to fix on each one. Why haven't I not got those? I must have put them in the I need to pull that one. There we go, it's better done like that. Open that, water those, and then let's pick up another bug sprayer. And we can clear that one out. Did that work? There we go. There's our garden looking good. High five for the vlog. Helps out loads. Excellent as a truck. Glad you found it useful. I certainly did when I was starting my alchemy. So I can heartily second the recommendation. Right, what have you got first? A grilled planeswalk leg. Okay, that's a new one. What do we need to do for that? Looks like it's either up here or in here. One would think in here somehow. A gift far flung. Farflung is pretty mean, just a perfect guy. There's some big planeswalks that circle the hills to the west. Okay, so you should be flying. Okay. You get to keep your Legion one, that's about it. Oh, okay. Mention my own website block in the future. We're talking nearby future or into the void kind of future. Nearby future, as Antrox. I've got the domain, samadanplayswow.com. I just need to actually do something with it. Are these the ones I want? They look like they would be the ones. Let's go Boomkin for this. Out of range. Are those the ones I want? Let's try getting a few. Let's see if I can actually fly and collect them up. Where are they all? I did see some more earlier. There we go. Are you using Wix? No, I'll probably just cobble together something myself. Can we aggro them? Or I just fly in formation with you? Surely by being close enough I could. Okay, looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Come on, quick! Ah, dang it. This looks like it's going to be more fun. Right, where are you going to go next? I'll follow you round. Maybe I'll be better off. Oh, actually, let's go on here. Oh, wrong one. There we go, we've got at least some. And let's just go down to the bottom. Yeah, definitely glad I picked it up. I just need to make the most of it, really. This is the next thing, really. These proving to be quite tricky to capture. I am. Crazy understands crazy. There's one up here. Did we get one? Yes, we did. Oh, just missed that. Missed my flying bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's another group of them. Let's try this again. Okay. May or may not have made millions on stock market and trading analysis algorithms. Oh, interesting, Arnota. That's what Arnota.com is all about. That's awesome. Right, there's a big formation here. Can I tag these before they go off somewhere? I want to get ahead of them. Somewhere, wherever you're going to be. My range isn't quite high enough to get these. Definitely not your website. It's about making money. Oh, you never know. Let's try it here. No, they're going off again. They're too fast for me and my reactions. These are definitely frustrating. It is Planeswalks we're doing, isn't it? Yeah. Monstrous Planeswalks. Okay, let's try this again. They're too far away. Okay. Yeah, I must admit, actually, Commander Bond, just going back on the chat there. The Pandaren music is lovely. I trademarked your character name. Oh, there's one that's just coming past me. Do I stand here and wait for them to come, or do I go chasing after them? Because chasing after them, get up on a hilltop. Yeah, I mean, I did try it from this one, but I wasn't getting much luck at finding any coming nearby me. Maybe one over here is a bit better. There's a few around here. This looks like a good spot. There we go. They don't make it easy, and the drop rate's pretty atrocious so far. Already 77 watching me running around on a hilltop trying to shoot down birds. I do apologise, everyone. Oh, can we get these ones? No, they're going off to a different direction. Let's see if we can loot that one. No, still nothing. Oh, here they come. Oh, too far. Alright, I'm going to chase you over this way. No, we won't. We'll go back to the hill. Nope, out of range. I'm supposedly supposed to kill these things to get some grilled planeswalk leg. Ah, hold on. We need to Have we got a bloody planeswalk leg? Hold on. Yes. We've already got it. Oh dear, facepalm. I do apologise, everyone. I've been running around on this hill and I've already got it. I was looking for the quest pop-up and I need to actually grill it. So we need to do that next. Okay, let's water the... Oh no, watering the dusty spots. You'd think we wouldn't need to water them because everything's watered here already. So let's carry on and do this one. I've never done that. Never at all. Right, okay, let's carry on and do these daily quests. Well, at least we know we've got them now. I know what I need to do next time. Right, that's done. That's an easy one. And then the next one is the ropes. Ah, we can do ropes. They're easy enough. Go along this way. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Willie. I do remember that one. Oh, it's Golden Lotus. That's a bonus. Yeah, this music is amazing. Really like the Pandaria music. Is there any more ropes? Let's go down this way. There's one. I spot it. And then there's another one we need to do here. Okay, so the other one is the parched one, which, as you rightly said, we need to go back to the kite person. Ah, so this Luck of the Lotus. Now I apparently need to do Heart of Fear with this buff, which I can do by doing Law Walker Cho, I believe. If I go back here into here, isn't Law Walker Cho in here that I can do the Heart of Fear? And I get treasure. This is something to try out. Okay. It's a quick 15-minute test. I've never done this before, so we're going to try it. Handy notes are a little wacky lately. Okay. You have no clue. Okay. Well, we can both have no clue together. So this is the one I want. Yeah, it's in here. You normally just kill the packs of goats and hosen up on the hilltop. Oh, okay. Well, let's try that then. Hey, Gregor, how are you? I mean, there are plenty of them up there, and that group of hosen are definitely loads of them. We've wasted some flight time, but that's okay. We're just testing this out. So the thing is, we need to basically... Let's just do this whilst we're here. Great Cliff Hawk. There we go. And you get treasure chests, don't you? That's the thing. I mean, as we picked up the Golden Lotus here, let's see what we can get in the next 13 minutes. Currently we're doing the Half Hill Farm. So we got a Golden Lotus buff. So we're testing out what that actually means in real terms. In terms of what we can kill and whether we get any of those treasure things. There we go, plundered treasure. That's the thing we want. I could probably do with... Oh, there we go, there's some Mote of Harmony. Some Bear Tartar to just increase my boomkinness for a little bit. Might as well get an extra buff going. There we go. Right, okay, now let's try this out. With our farming macro we got the other day, this should be quite easy. So let's just try getting a system going here. There we go. Ah, Azantrox, thank you ever so much for the sub. Thank you for your support. That's really kind of you. Apologies if I'm not putting Chef's Hat in the chat just yet, because I'm going to try and make sure I get this buff going. But that's really kind of you, thank you. I keep pressing Q by mistake here. I don't want to press Q. Yeah, my harmony farming isn't so great. There we go. Let's try and get everything going. There we go. Make sure we'll go further and kill the goats. They normally treat you pretty well. Okay. Goats we can try. Okay, now I'm going to have to go flight form for that. Let's go over to the goats. Here we go. Yeah, do that, do that. Oh, we got competition. There we go. Just follow this round, really. There we go. How much we got left? Oh, we've still got quite a lot of time left on the buff. Got some other people joining us here, so that's fine. There we go. What are we farming here? We are currently just making the best of our golden lotus treasure buff that we've got at the moment. So we're just running around, killing as much as we can. There does seem to be a little bit of competition around here, so we'll go somewhere a little quieter. Maybe do the hosen again. So we're going to run through these, do these, and try and loot as we go as quickly as I can. I'm not the most practiced of farming looter type people, but we're learning. There's some goats over there. At least I've got my bear buff. So we're getting motes of harmony, which is quite nice, but we're also getting these treasure chest things, which I've never had before. I'm thinking they're going to be useful. Let's loot up what we can. I might have to fly up to there. Oh, no, we did get those. Yeah, so this could be something we do with the Heart of Fear. Once I found out where the Heart of Fear is and what we can do with it in terms of as a dungeon, that's certainly going to be an option, I think. The main thing we want here is these treasure chests, which we seem to be getting quite a few of already. And some more, getting the barrels at least. Getting quite a bit of copper and bits and pieces. Greetings Ignis, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your weekend and your Monday been so far? Not many more chests. We've got 7 minutes left on our Lotus buff. Chief power leveling indeed. Speaking of leveling, I do want to go over to check out Karazhan, because that does sound like fun, if I can get it working. Did we get everything? We need to drop down here. Do that one. Oh, they've gone at the top. I need to just fly into there. Where's that gone? I'm stuck. Oh, no, it's gone further down now. There it is. Oh, I got some treasure. Good. There we go. Can't stand Reddit. I think it's a love-hate relationship with Reddit. It can bring out the best and the worst in people, I've noticed. Some people ask you many stupid questions. Didn't WoW skill says. You know how that goes. I did a video of the monk leveling and made a thread on Reddit. Ah, right, okay. I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that actually. Right, let's just do these. Did I miss anything else earlier? No, there we go. We're getting loads of stuff here. Might go up and do the goats in a bit if they're not currently occupied. How are the goats looking? Just skip past this bit. Alright, goats still being done. We got one in. Might as well get some herbs also here. 5 minutes left on the buff. Let's go back and do the hosen. Hey Akira, how are you? Thanks ever so much for stopping by. We are currently doing Golden Lotus treasure farming. Making the most of our buff. Plundered treasure galore. Oh, I haven't looted those ones in the background, so let's go back and do those. Oh no, I did get them. Let's get these ones instead. How can you get the buff? You basically pick Golden Lotus if you find it in the wild. And you get a 15-minute buff. So when you've got the buff, you kill everything. And you can do the Heart of Fear apparently to get the treasure from there and get moats and things as well. But I haven't done that in this instance. I'm just going to try killing things that I know of. And then we'll do a Heart of Fear one another time. I mean, we're getting a lot of things, which is always nice. Let's fly over. More moats, which is also useful. Three minutes left on the buff. We'll have a look at how many treasure chests and greens we got out of this. Oh. Bit of competition for the goats. Let's go head over this way instead. I'm not desperate for just goats, so I'm happy to leave someone else to them. And I'll go back to the hosen. Let's go find that big cluster of them up here. Just done streaming, figured to come here after. Ah, excellent. I didn't realise you streamed, Akira. I'll have to check you out. Is it the same name? Assuming it is. Run, you big bird, 3 meters left. Did I miss something there, Jack? I just started 2 days ago. Oh, welcome to the streaming club. How are you finding it so far? Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, I thought you meant 3 meters to your left. Like I'd missed something. Now I'm with you. I'm doing my best. We're getting a lot of treasure actually. I'm quite impressed with the amount we've gotten so far. That's no worries, Akira. Okay, another group over here. Hosen, here we go. From your studies and jobs, you're used to a scientific approach. Okay. I mean, I can't say everything in probably. So it was a bit like a paper, was it? Some guys who claim to stole his method, could not name the source. About a video show, and someone said it was a leveling guide. Oops, wrong way around. There we go. 23 seconds. How many can we get done in this? And then I'll catch up on my chat. I was trying to read what you were saying, Ignis, and I'll read it properly after I've done this. Buff, 11 seconds left. Let's do these ones. 5 seconds. There we are. Do that, do that. There we go. Right, okay. So let's go find ourselves somewhere safe to go check our loot. Let's go back to Half Hill, and then I'll catch up on chat. Bit dull when there's no viewers. It can be, Akira. I've been there myself. It's just a question of just keep going, keep marketing yourself, and you will find it. Oh, there's no the. Ah, that makes sense. Right, we need to cook something, and then we need to check. Finally, you finished the raid. Excellent, Trevor. Did you win? Is the question. And did you get any good loot?
On me.
I'll do this one.
Tell me of your travels.
Let's burn the ropes. We
I
did
hope to see you
that.
again soon.
And then,
Tell me of your travels.
could you grill this leg,
May the
please?
mist protect
Thank you very much.
Speak up.
So we've got to remember next time.
Until next time.
And are we missing one over here? No, that's the same one. Okay. Dusty crops. There we go. Back to Kite Flight Master. And we'll do that Dusty Crops one.
Oh, hello.
There we go.
Farewell.
Right. Spam the one whilst we go through this. Okay. Soul's been he did not. Argus, Mythic Argus is no joke, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. Right, where are these dusty bits? There's one. Got to keep an eye out for these. Last time I did this, my son was really helpful in pointing them out to me. He's got good, sharp eyes. Me, however, have old eyes. And I miss them quite frequently. Don't think there was one there. There's one there though. And oh, it's right over there. Can I reach that? Oh, one down there. One there. One there. One there. Two down here. Nearly got them all. Nice bit of flight time for this. Right the way down there. Can I reach that far? It'd be impressive if I did. There we go. Well, let me just catch up on chat. You'll only post any guides to your Discord again. At least there are 100% other contributors who also search actively for methods to increase leveling speed or nice gold farm methods. Yeah, that's fair enough, Ignis. You tried, certainly. You only started wearing glasses past year for the first time. Ah, interesting, Forever. I used to wear glasses all the time, but as I've gotten older, my eyesight's actually gotten from short-sighted to long-sighted, so now I don't really need glasses, which is really weird. Why is Pandera so suave? Because it's such a lovely chill place, that's why. Hey, Coltrane's, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You really like the gold making aspect of the game. Exactly, Tabtor. It's definitely good. But you don't use it like a gold making thing. Sorry, you kind of use it like a treasure hunt. Oh, that's very... Yeah, I like that idea of that. That's a weird one. Reverse vision. I think it happens naturally as you get older. Is your eyes do naturally go more long-sighted. Do I need to do any of these ones? I don't think I do yet. I'm just going to do the ones around here for the tillers.
Goodbye.
There we go. So we're getting close there. Probably another day of farming and we could get up to the next reputation, I think. Up to 33 alts. Always look for methods, should differentiate the various methods. That's a lot of alts, 33. That really is a lot of alts. Okay, so we are done with Awakening, so let's head back to the Dwarven District, and then the last thing I want to do tonight is a little bit of levelling with El Morte, and I wanted to try out this Karazhan trash method that I've heard so much about. Oh, I completely forgot for the treasure chest. Thank you, Antykins. Let's not forget the treasure chests. No, you haven't done it. Right, so what have we currently got? We've got 2 spirits and 25 motes. So that gives us at least another 2 spirits, which means we can do 1 riddle of steel at least. Have we got enough trillium? Yeah, so we've got 29 trillium. So let's have a look at the chests. 25 110s and 4 108s and 4 100s. Wow, Mosseltoff, that's amazing. So we have gold, some windwool, 2 motes, some more gold, some black trillium ore, gold, white trillium ore, and some ghost iron ore times 3, black and white trillium, more of that, and more gold. Okay, that's pretty cool. Players from EU, Russia and Asia that started because we translated guides from other languages to English. Just 15 members want to stay small. Fair enough, Ignis. Right, so let's browse your goods and do the junk like that. And the weapon has a good vendor sell price. Market value is artificially inflated. And the jewellery we can sell. And the armour, what are we going for? Oh, Petwick, thank you ever so much for the follow. Hey Pandalus, how are you? Oh, there we go, Petwick. I didn't see you coming up there. You just got a Valhajar Stormwing. Excellent. Any tips for someone new to gold farming? I would say do something you enjoy and find a way to make gold around that. So if you enjoy farming, find something around that. If you enjoy professions, there's plenty of professions. Pick anyone, it doesn't matter, and start crafting things for a profit. It all depends on what you enjoy doing. If you do like running around the world, if you like doing raids, there's something for everyone really. But the most important thing is to have fun whilst doing it. So if you can find that, then that's 476. Silent Boots of the Marksman. What does it look like? Doesn't look like anything much on my Worgen. Not sure about that price, I mean, a 0.04 doesn't look too bad. I might try putting that one on.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Yes, did I say hello to you, Pandalus? Apologies if I haven't. Farming Ghost Iron for Transmute sucks. You're thinking of buying a town from auction house. Yeah, fair enough. If you don't fancy it, definitely. You and your friends made a 3-man guild to try out making a lot of gold for the next expansion. Brilliant. So I would probably say collecting up materials and selling them as much as you can is definitely a way forward there for the new expansion. I don't know exactly what's going to be good because obviously it's new and I haven't actually looked into the expansion, but this is the stuff that I've heard secondhand. Right, I think I'll just leave that for now. I'll pop that on another time because I want to go over to El Morte to do a little bit of leveling just before the end. So we're going to swap over. You can remember the start of Legion, you made a bomb farming Starlight Rose and other herbs. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking is going to be useful. Oh, we're actually 73. I thought we were 72 still. You checked your wows and you got beta. Excellent, congratulations. Never had... Do you need to do a... I don't know, actually. I think it probably installs a second version of it. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know how much space you'd need either. But, yeah, it's an interesting one. So, what have we got? Some expires of things. We've got the Ghost Iron ore that was sent through. Okay. So let's post those back on. And then we'll go check out a bit of leveling. You had it a while, but don't want to spoil yourself. Exactly. That's exactly where I'm at forever. I want to. I've got beta, but I could almost do with checking it out just to see how Mr. Potato copes with it. Hit beta download and let it run for a few seconds. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad. Then pause it and close BattleNet. Well, that sounds convoluted. What have you got? Minimum price for steel. Morning Glory Dew, that's fine. I can ignore that and the rest for that. Okay, well let's... Oh, I haven't got a macro set up for you. Let's just post that through. What server am I playing on? I am on EU on Shadow Song. I did believe it was a low pop server, but apparently it's actually becoming more of a medium pop server. So that's always good. Then copy in your WoW folder on the data folder and put it in the beta folder. Oh, right, I see. That's interesting. You get very few chances nowadays to experience something fresh in WoW for the first time. Exactly, Forever. So that's why I'm avoiding it as well, because I really want to be able to just enjoy the content when it's first out. I mean, I've obviously, you know, as a streamer, pick up a few things, and as a gold maker, pick up a few things in my normal research. I try to avoid spoilers as much as I can, but obviously things like the Brutosaur mount coming out and people talking about various things does get my interest. But in terms of storyline and things, I've managed to so far try and stay as clear of it as possible. I'm going to get an actual flight over, see if I can get one. Oh, I hate the fact that you can't do Darkshire, Swamp of Sorrows. You can't actually do much. Let's just get a flight here, and then we'll do the rest from there. Don't even know what the zones look like. Exactly, I'm in exactly the same boat forever. And this is the thing I'm looking forward to as a streamer, is that a lot of people have gone through the beta as streamers, and because they obviously want the new content straight away. But me as a streamer, I'm going to be doing it, you know, fresh. So I wonder if that's going to have more appeal to some people. I don't know, but that's my take on it, at least, is to do it with that sense of discovery. Thing about instance farming, you're always locked behind the 1 hour lockout. So if you clear 10 dungeons in 10 minutes or 30 minutes, you're still being stuck in the lockout. Yeah, this is true, Wave. I did hear that you can do, if your server is twinned with another server or more, you can still, if you have a character on each server, that you could do the lockout on a different realm but still be on the linked server. I've not tested it myself because I haven't got a character, because Shadow Song is twinned with Asuna. So I wondered if I created a 110 character on Asuna and did 10 runs on there, could I then do 10 runs on Shadow Song and then use the same auction house? For some it will, to be honest, as you can go through a few things along with the viewers, gives a bit extra of excitement value. Yeah, I think so, Azantrox. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Did I miss, what did you get? You sold an item for 229,000. Congratulations, Tabsor. Congratulations. That's definitely deserving of that, and that. There we go. Just got 200 Dark Moon Firewater for 1600 gold. Is that a good price? I can't remember what I bought Dark Moon Firewater for. So I think I need to go Deadwind Pass, don't I? And it's between the two of those. There we go, Deadwind Pass. There we are. Duskwood. I've not done Karazhan for a while. 8 gold, yeah, okay. Now, I remember going through here as a lobby and being completely scared by the high level mobs. I think it's to the south, Karazhan. I've only been here a couple of times, so I want to just work out what I'm doing. There it is, off in the distance. So, as a 73 blood Death Knight, I'm going to see what my tanking ability is like. You sold Rogue's Insight for 187, and the next day you sold another for the same price. Wow, Arnota, that's amazing. That looks like a raid, the side entrance. I'm looking for a different one, I think. Is there another entrance? This one. This is the one I want. There we go. Karazhan Gatehouse. Ah. There we go. Well, that died quickly. Nothing down to me, though. So, this is a new experience for me. Let's turn on Loot Appraiser. Minimise my quests. So I've only been here a couple of times, so I'm not fully familiar with the whole area. So the way I understand it is I kill all the trash mobs, but don't kill any of the bosses. And I should get full XP for doing so. Now, let's see which direction to go in. Now, I've seen some people going different routes on YouTube, so I'm going to try going right, because I saw someone doing these spiders. So I don't know how good my abilities are going to be at this level, so I'll start slowly and then I'll build up. I couldn't believe people were paying... Oh, here comes one. There we go. Paying that price in sport of pairs auction house days earlier. 25 and 40k. Well, that's nice, definitely. People aren't smart with their money a lot of the time. Yes, this is a very true thing. Okay, so let's try a few multiples now. Okay, and then see how we get on with that. That seems reasonable. Getting Violet Eye reputation. Okay, 4,600 XP seems quite good. Now I've not got anything really good speed wise, so I wonder if I could just grab up a few of these and then do my blood stuff. This might have been more than I can chew. Let's see how we get on. Oh no, we're doing okay. Blood Death Knight seems to be quite good at this. There we go. Right, okay. Let's go to the cellars and kill the spiders, bats and hounds. So we've done that. Here come the spiders. And then the bats are here. Where's me blood pool thing? There we go. Music reminds you of Final Fantasy VII when Sephiroth comes. Oh, that big bell chime. Yeah, I remember what you mean. Doing one on my stream, Final Fantasy VII music. That would be quite cool. For one of the creative streams, that would definitely be good. Yeah, this organ music does reminds me of Sephiroth. Come on, this one. There we go. But also for WoW. Yeah, I tend to try not to mix things too much. So I'm guessing these ones. I mean, I think I'm going quite slow as far as speed leveling goes. Oh, I missed me blood pool. Hold on, let's go back to me blood pool. There we go, let's get that in there. And maybe I can death grip one of those. No? What about that one? No? Okay, well let's just run in there. Let's do these. Okay, there we go. Getting stunned a fair amount, which is obviously affecting my ability to do DPS. I didn't check what I was level wise before I came in here, but we seem to be doing well so far. Let's do these bats, and there are some more hounds here, so let's just scoop up a few. Oh, we're looking, that's probably too much. Hold on, no, that was too much. Okay, that was my limit. Too many in one go and getting stunned. Okay, there we go. Hey Tony, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We are just currently experimenting with Karazhan leveling in the basement, and we died because I took on too many hounds. Go there with you if you want on my rogue. Are you the same level range? Because we could make use of both. Now, which way did I go? Did I go up? No. Yes, I went up this way. There we go. 79? Yeah. Well, that's a good idea, actually. I'm more than welcome to company, because we would share the XP at the same sort of level, wouldn't we? I mean, I was trying this on just to get a feel for it myself. No, we did that. Okay. Why does TSM 4 take longer to do cancel scans and postings than 3? I don't know. I missed out where my dogs were though. Ah, here they are. They were here. And what I'm going to do, but thanks for the offer, Tony. What I'm doing first is I want to find out. So it's server relevant, yeah. That's the main thing, really. Okay, let's get a group of these in. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. You split the XP so it won't be quite so high, so you are effectively better doing this one solo, apparently. Death grip. There we go. Just pick up a few. I don't want to overstretch myself like I did with the last one. So at least I'll just be careful on these ones. So you've got delays with 3 and 4. Oh, there we go, level 74. 34. Hey, the music is quite nice in here. I quite like it. So now we're at 2000 XP. We were at 4000 XP. So is that a big drop since we leveled? I wonder. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's rested. That's why. Being in the party splits the XP. Okay, so it is supposed to be done solo. Now I believe I go up this one. Okay, so we're at non-rested XP now. Is this right? I remember someone going up a slope like this. Let's have a look. So it's basically anything but the bosses. Cast at player, death and decay. Here's some stuff. Right. Now I could go straight on or I could go right. I think I'm going to go straight on and do this area here. Oh, you're saying right. Well, let's start with these. See how difficult these are. Let's see what's in the right. Oh, there's loads of people in here. So let's do that, and then just go and pull this slot. They charm you. Okay. Do the strash straight on and then come back. Okay. Yeah, because I need to do as much as I can, really. Bring you in. There we go. Soul Essence, that's an interesting one. There's a lot of stuff here. So let's just have a look what was in this area, because I remember if I check the map, there's this whole area here, and then the Maiden of Virtue here, so I need to do all these side ones, and then come back. Okay. Okay. Let's see how many we can get. So we don't want to overstretch ourselves, but we do want to at least kill them in a good group, because that means we level quicker. And being a Blood Knight seems to be quite easy. Just got to watch out for being stunned and silenced, which doesn't help. There we go. Netherweave cloth. Oh, couple here. Did I check my bags before doing this? We're okay for bags level at the moment. Oh. Okay, so yeah, the ones inside we can do. Let's just collect those up, and then death grip you, and then we can pull those in. Probably do with line of sighting those a bit better. Wouldn't recommend doing the top floor until you're 75. Okay, Wave. Thanks for the recommendation. Okay, latest Marsworth, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Okay, charmed, there we go. There are vendors inside. Oh, interesting. Didn't realise that. Now, these are taking a little bit harder to kill because I think of their they're silencing me and stunning me. And these two are busy doing their stuff from a distance, which doesn't help. I could have line of sighted them and brought them all back together. That could be a thing to do in the future, perhaps. I mean, XP wise, we're not doing too badly. Let's take these two, I think. Don't want to overstretch myself. Focus the NPC that gives you the 50% damage aura first. Okay, that's the Banshee. You can't see my bar. Oh yes, it's covered up by the chat. We're down. I'm just down here off the camera. So I've gotten a few bars in. Yeah, it's under the camera, so I'll see if I can look at something in the future for maybe resetting my my interface to be a little bit better. So the ones that do the Banshee ones, those ones we need to sort out. Wanton Hostess. That's what we want to do. There we go, we're just coming in now. 77k to 432k. What's that for, Ignis? Yeah, this is a lot of damage taken reduced by 10. That's the bone shield. Temptation, your attacks have high chance to heal your target. Aha. So that's doing it. Oh, thank you, Ignis, for the explanation. Now I see. You're just doing this for a chance for Transmog 2? If not, just queuing for dungeons would be a lot faster. It's something I heard was a good thing to do solo. So, ever want to experience... yeah, which one's doing that? This really doesn't help. Is it the Concubine? Where's that coming from? The Temptation one, I'm thinking. Is going to be the one that's queuing is sadly not fun. Anti-magic shield. There we go, let's try that. What else have we got here? Immunities to stun effects. Dark command. Vampire. Yeah, we do seem to be doing a fair amount of healing here. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Deadfellow, how are you? And TJ. Yeah, we do seem to be just in a perpetual loop with these ones. Okay, let's ignore those. There's too many of those that are just giving me the heal buff. Okay, I'm going to have to go all the way out, I think. Until 75, 76 maybe, you'll get a big damage boost against them. Okay, so that's what's going to really help. Because I really can't be doing them at this level. 6 hours worth of video and never see me trying to kill stuff. Yeah, it's an uncommon thing for me, certainly. Right, we're still doing them. Oh, I'm actually losing some health here, so let's just do some... There we go. That'll make it easier. We'll just die. There we go. Okay. So those weren't so good because of the extra stuff. Okay. There we go. Took a little break, updating 3,000 boxes and 50 kind of it. Trying to level up 3 more alts to get your profits to 800 before July the 1st. Pretty good idea, Score Sheen. Do carry until 84 after that. Work Battle Lich King Heroics. Solo with level 87. You can do Grim Battle without bosses. Easy level 92. It's the Concubine that does the debuff. Okay. No, you had a chance to just run through the full room. Okay. There we go. Right, okay. I caught up on chat. So what... Oh, you did this area. Can we do these horses? Where else do we need to go? Let's have a look. No, leveling your 15 monk. Am I trying to level? What's the goal? Yeah, the main goal is leveling. Okay. You got it's coming up sometime first week of July. Prefetch coming up, changing professions. Oh, is it actually going to change professions then? The gatehouse. Okay. Up the steps. You say up the steps. Where am I? Gotten lost as to where I am. You could go up here. Where are you this leveling method, Ignis? Not even close as fast as queuing. Okay. Take the horses and up the stairs, then go back down, kill all the bats and spiders and reset. So I've done the... I haven't done the horses, these ones here. And you go outside and do the horses, isn't it? Hey Sleepy, how are you? So let's try these. Hold on, Oreo's got himself stuck. You alright, mate? I'm a bit stuck. Yeah, poor fella got stuck in the blinds. Nothing like a great big cat getting stuck. Let me just catch up on chat. Bats and spiders are dead. Yep, we've done those. These will stun me. The horses. Okay. Having an issue with TSM? Is it okay if you ask a question? Go ahead, Sleepy, of course. Crazy about because sometime you stopped turn the runs. You kill them and don't take the boss up. Don't take the boss. Go up the stairs and kill them. Oh. Well, let's start with these then. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Oh, Jack, thank you for the sub. That's amazing. Resubscribed for 4 months. That's amazing. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. That's absolutely brilliant. Let me just catch up on that. Everything that... actually, no. Hold on. These are for Jack. Thank you ever so much for your support. Continued support in the stream. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you. do one of those. When you sell food, your min price has average buy in it, and because of that, your average price is well above your normal price. But the catch is you haven't bought any for 202 days, so it's all freshly crafted. And it's how you can make TSM forget about the stuff he's going to long since sold. Yes, I think you can do. Don't kill the big one in the middle though. Okay, that's the boss, thank you. There we go, co-op through. Life's complete, you can finally use the chef's hat. Fantastic. Yeah, so watch out for the boss. That's the one in the middle, midnight. So I've got to watch out for that one. So don't do that one. But we'll do everything else around that. There we are. Hey Spirithy, how are you? Right, so I was going to show you, Sleepy. What you were saying was the data you've got. You can go in and purge out some of your old data. Now I believe it's in setting and accounting, and you can take clear old data. So basically you can look for anything like 90 days old and clear the data. That might help you out. Right, there aren't any more horses we can do around the sides. Looks like there's a few here. I wonder if one of these is called Binky. Like in Terry Pratchett. Let me just make sure I'm caught up on everything. There we go. I mean, they go down fairly. There we go. It is a little bit spirithy. I did wonder about changing the position of it. Getting a bit close to the boss here, so I just want to make sure I'm not going to do that. Stunned and feared is a bad thing to be near a boss, so I'm just going to... that's a stallion that's probably doing that, isn't it? So let's start with that stallion, see if we can sort that out. Get my bloods down. There we go. Oh, the boss doesn't aggro. Okay, interesting. Max is 90 days. Worry about losing your pricing on the TCG mounts you've bought and things if you did that. Yeah, it's something that I've been cautious of, certainly. He's just a chill horse. Yeah, the only problem with me is my button mashing. I do worry that sometimes I wouldn't be so great with mashing my buttons and aggroing him by accident. It's not been unknown for me. So we'll go round, and I think we can go the other side. So I'll have a look at this side. Oh no, we actually can go round, can't we? Now, I've seen someone do this. You can just go past him. Let's try this. Don't mind me, midnight. I'm just going to collect up these ones and these ones. There we go. And do that. Oh, there's a top floor as well. Okay, I spot it. Up the stairs. I tried to make money or level or both. Mainly level. If I can get some money on the side, then that's useful. Stairs gave it away. Exactly. Aha, so what do we have here? Just like a whole area, it looks like. Okay, well, let's have a look. Let's start this side. Grab a couple. Don't want to overextend myself again. So the main thing here is leveling. Obviously, I'm doing this quite slowly as this is my first time doing it. And I'm just being a little tentative. I've heard that when you get a little bit faster, than I'm currently doing it, you'd be able to do this much quicker, and you can XP up quite quickly, especially as you get higher level as well. And then you hit harder and you can just rush through it a bit better. The main thing I'm doing here at this stage is just testing it out, really. So I'm getting about just over 2,000 XP for each one. The 15 you're getting here is the reputation. So it's fairly quick if I ran through this. Hey Venguru, how are you? The boss XP I'm not doing, because this is something you could do. If I avoid all the bosses, I can reset the trash. I'm assuming I can go through here. 800 to 2k a mob, basically. Looks like there's a lot of people in here. So let's take a group of them. Where's that gone? There we go. A bit clicky, but there we go. Let's go around this corner. That'll be easier. What did I miss? Hold on. Not played well since Wrath of the Lich King. Just deciding to start back up for BFA. Excellent. Looking for a class that's good in duels, world PvP and arenas. I have no idea with PvP side of things, but I'm sure people will be able to help out with it. A rogue, okay. Or what else have we got? Or even Demon Hunter. That's an option. Let's just do this one whilst we're here. Played Path of Exile for a bit, but for a free-to-play, it's unreal. Course, TJ. Oh, here comes another one. Hey, Cyclone, how are you? Oh, got chat kicking off here. Let me just go through it. If you go to the far right later, you drop down to the spider area. So at the entrance. Okay. So that's down this area, is it? Let's have a look. So we could do a circle to here. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to run... What's in here? That looks almost boss-like. Here. Yeah, Morose, you're there. So I think I can do the people around here, but not Morose itself. I believe. But I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to go back this way and collect up a few of these. Yeah. Extra mobs that don't give much XP. Okay. Let's just do this bunch. There we go. Ooh, that's got me dying quickly. What was that down to? Just me not paying attention, I imagine. There we go. Give a rogue a try, plan on creating a few trials. Wow, TJ, that does look interesting. You file trial to test the playstyle. You logged your Shadow Priest, find it completely different. No longer get insane self-healing. No, this is true, but Shadow Priest is a really interesting rotation. I quite enjoyed it when I came back as a priest, because a priest is my main, and I thought leveling as a priest was a Shadow Priest was quite good fun. But then, okay, here we go. Here's the spiders. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just going to head back for this, just to see what the run was like, because that's something we could do. Okay, and back to the entrance. So that could be a section we do. We go down, we do the spiders, or we could start there, and we can do the horses, we can go up here, we can go back there. I missed a few at the top, but we got some good XP for that, so that was quite nice. Didn't get a lot of looted item value there, but a pretty decent amount. So we'll head outside. Now, I'm not going to run through this all the time. This was more of an experiment, but I just wanted to test that out. So that was pretty good. I missed a big part, did I? The area before the theatre event has a big pull. Okay. Let's have a look at that map-wise, so we can just work out. There we go. Where was the theatre event? I remember seeing that on the map. So we went around, and where can we do the servants' quarters? Oh god, there's loads of stuff here. Upper Valley, Upper Livery Stables. Banquet Hall we didn't do. This bit here we didn't do. So we went up here, we did these, we ran out from here, but we didn't go inside here or in here. You're only level effective now. No fun allowed. No, it's always about the fun, Ignis. Always. Okay. Right, okay, so that's pretty good. What I'm going to do... Is there an inn around here we could wait in for rested XP? Doesn't look like there is one. I mean, it wasn't too bad to come back here. Archmage. What's in here? That's not an actual inn. This is all just pretty much ruins. No. That would be nice if I could park somewhere for rested XP. So rather than stay here, what I'm going to do, but it's not far from Stormwind exactly, so I'm just going to hearth back to the Dwarven District. There's a way to farm Sunwell Plateau trash without to reset the raid. Okay, interesting. Hey Brain Damaged, how are you? And Seahorse, how are you too? Hope you're both well. Now, I know it's going to be early, but I will be actually finishing up the stream. Let's try this one, sell trash. There we go, that was easy. Stopped after you got the 5th Corium Goggles recipe. Okay. When you get a maze portal you to Broken Isle de Alaran. There's the portal there, and use the portals whilst levelling for faster moving around. Okay. I hadn't really thought about that, because I have got all the portals in for various areas for later on in Stormwind. So most of the stuff I'm doing is in Stormwind or around. Overextended, Sam, say some TCGs mount like Spectral Tiger being unloaded at 50% value. Basically got around 4 million pets for 1.5 million, but you're skint now. Youch. Well, hopefully you can sell them for more. Would be the plan there, hopefully. Right, what have we got here that we could probably sell? That's unlikely to sell for that price. Although the region market is 21. That's looking more like it. Filtered. I can't see that selling much either. Nor that. But let's do these. Okay. There is a Kara portal in Dalaran and one to Pandaland. Oh, interesting. Okay. Excellent. Congratulations, Jack. I'll have to check that out a bit later. What I'm going to do is actually just go through my loot at the moment. Blacksmith hammer I want to keep. Mining pick I want to keep. Now, that looks quite good. 5,800. That's not soulbound though. Binds on equip. So let's do that. That's soulbound. That's 2,000 apparently. That's 140. Just get rid of these, because they seem really... Now that's 6,000 apparently. Get rid of that. Whether these actually sell for these prices remains to be seen. But we're picking up a few things. Do that, do that, do that. Got the lock boxes, jewellery. I'll just get rid of those. I could probably try seeing if any of these are worth wearing for the moment. Okay. Apparently virus check's fine, so that's good. Thank you, Windows. What bag add-on do I use? I use one called Addy Bags, Akira. Let me type it in. Whoops, didn't mean the caps. Apologies. There we go. Where's my caps gone? There it is. Oh, thank you, TJ, as well. There we go. No worries. Enoch. How does that pronounce? You're used to Bagnon. No worries, TJ. Right, so we need to just post these on. So let's go through and look at these. Add my old world region drops. So that's apparently worth something. And that, and that, and that. Add those in. The rest I'm going to leave for now. And then we're going to go for that. We're going to post that on. And run a post scan. So now we've got some extra auctions going on for El Morte, which is really nice. Steel bars. 23. We're going for 24. That's probably fair enough. Got sick of misclicking in Addy Bags, which brings up the settings. Yes, that's true, TJ. I do occasionally do that myself. Is TSM4 less buggy? Absolutely, Seahorse. A lot less buggy than it used to be. Obviously, they're still going to introduce new things, which will introduce new bugs, like they did with the new vendoring thing. That had a few teething problems, but you know, this is beta. This is what it's about. Right. Oh, excuse me. Tickly throat. do apologise, Mr. Sebical. Thank you ever so much. Excuse me. Thank you for the cheers. Completely ruined my voice. Well, and breathe. Kara's still good XP at level 80. Yeah, I think so. The new vendoring user interface. I haven't really used it much myself. To be honest, I've been using the standard user interface. Don't buy. Thank you, Pantlers. You try, but you're too clueless to be a decent beta tester. Well, give it a go, and I would always recommend. And if it does throw up an error, you can always just say what you're doing in it, and then report that error and carry on. You're having a loads when you're opening the vendor windows. Ah, okay. So no worries, Mr. Civical. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. It was pure coincidence. Right. On that note, I think I'm probably going to finish up the stream earlier. But what I'm going to do is go over to Samadan first and check our gold levels and see if we've got any sales. And we're going to check our chart and see how we're doing for that. You're having the vendor bug as well. Okay. So we want to look at where we were at with our chart. So we missed a day, we missed yesterday, so I need to put in the gold from today and also include the next one. So let's run. Oh, I went over the barrier. Let's run and check our mail. So we got some sorcerous earth, so we should be able to make a hexweed bag before we finish. And we got some sales. A lot of little bits and pieces. Possibly people resetting markets on these, because I have done them. Those look quite cheap. It's a profit for me, but still not much. So let's open those up. 10,000 gold is still not to be sniffed at. And then what else we got? Hello Oreos. Are you making a rare stream appearance? No. There we go. Just fly up to the second floor and go right inside the inn. It's quicker than going around to the other side. Ah, okay, that's a good idea, Mr. Deadfellow. Oops, I just pressed the wrong button. Let me just pop that back. Where's my chart gone? We're just going to redo our enchants. So let's take those and then we'll make a hexweed bag. We'll do that. So switch to standard, make a hexweed bag, create that. What's the price of hexweed bags? Interesting, 2,900 is the minimum buyout at the moment. Be nice if they sold for that. And then I'll check my auctions just so that we can see them. A couple more sales. Yeah, enchants are definitely low, so let's see if we can restock on a few. How many Spirits of Harmony did I get on the Isle of Thunder? I can't remember exactly. I didn't keep much of a track of it, but I think we got about 5 to 7, I think. What's the Sorcerer's Earth price of my server? I can't remember. I'd have to look at my average buy price, which is probably out of date because it's been a long time. Because it's currently saying 22 gold for Sorcerer's Earth, but my average purchase price is actually 7 gold. There was a post saying that work orders are disabled on current so maybe no more 30 stocks bags if it isn't a bug. Yes, I heard that earlier, Ignis, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Your streams are good for your farming. You love flying around harvesting stuff whilst listening to soothing voice. Oh, thank you, Pantikins. It's very kind of you. Yeah, with empty bags is definitely a good one, Costa. Expensive with yours at 14, yeah. So I haven't bought any in a long while because the last time I purchased it was 157 days ago. So my numbers are obviously out by a fair amount. Hey, old one, how are you? Me and people in your party get always 30 plus Spirits of Harmony in the Isle of Thunder. Yeah, I was terribly inefficient at doing it. And if you watch the YouTube video, you'd see how painful it was. I wasn't running around that much, and I wasn't looting as much, and I had full bags. So I was really quite slow to it. They've still got a load of stuff in the bank, so I need to go and sort through those. So yeah, there's definitely improvements to be had on my farming ability. Make one of those because I don't think we did one. I mean, that was my first real time doing a 5-man farm. So now that I've learnt it a bit more and the techniques involved, I'm sure the next time I do it will be a lot more efficient. And I probably need to get myself a yak mount as well. Try Pastebin, TJ. That's got my May Pastebin on it. But there we go. Wow, 3 hours 20 minutes. so I definitely will be finishing up soon as I've done these. Let's just gather these, start gathering. There we go. You just sold a swift lovebird and a swift string spider. 86,000 incoming. Nice, Mr. Deadfellow. Very nice indeed. Alright, so let's do that and then craft these. Mastery, versatility. So this is saying a 6,700 profit. So not a massive amount. Seems longer. I don't think I've updated it since I had a trim. So it's probably a bit longer now. It's probably more like 3 inches or 4. I'd have to measure it. There we go. Ah, Gumbo, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Okay, so we're going to post these on, and then I think that's going to be us for so far. We need to check our chart though, and check our final gold tally. In Thrall US, they have a drop. What's the drop, Jabari? Oh, there we go. In enchant sell prices have dropped a lot. Yes, I'm finding across the board the profit margins have definitely dropped. Yes, yeah, I'd agree with you on that. I've noticed it for the past sort of month at least, that profit margins have really gone down. The material prices have also gone down as people are dumping the materials, so it has gone hand in hand with that. I would be tempted to stock up on them because oh, Lorano, thank you ever so much for the follow. Because I think people will still be using enchants as there's the crossover into BFA before the new enchants come out. But I don't want to stock up too much on stuff because I've been burnt by that before. So let's have a look at the gold for today. So this is also with yesterday in mind, so it's not as much as it could be. We are on the 18th, aren't we? Yes. So we're at 1,963,781 gold. So that should be, that's 30, so probably another 15, so 1,940,000 would be a rough guesstimate for yesterday, averaging them out. So again, looking at the chart here, we had a rise. That was mainly due to some alchemy sales and as well as a couple of nice donations on the stream. Now we're back to our normal level. If we look at this past few days, this is similar to this level here. So it's not as high as it could be, although we have been doing a lot of things that haven't directly been related to gold making, but will hopefully help us in the future. The main thing is El Morte and leveling the Death Knight. We did that Spirit of Harmony farm, but like you said, I didn't do it so well last time because I was still learning about how to do 5-man farms. So a lot of the things we've gained are not necessarily direct gold, but it's either levels or knowledge about making gold. So it's future investments really. And obviously the market's going to change. Pre-patch will come out and more people will come back. So I'm hoping to see a rise in sales towards the release date of BFA as more people come back and interest in the game increases. So that's where we're at the moment. You just tried out Heart of Fear. You got 5 spirits, 48 spirit dust, and 5 essences, and 2. What's Shah? Some boxes. Not too bad for 10 minutes work. That's nice at Xantrox. Was that with the Golden Lotus buff? Oh, Shah crystals. Oh, okay. Okay. That's without the buff. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like with the Golden Lotus buff and the treasure chest on top of that. I'd like to try out Heart of Fear. It's on the list of things to try for that very reason. For those of you who don't know already or would like the chart, you are welcome to take a copy of my chart if you would like to follow on yourself or adapt this one to your own means, even if you wanted to do it for like making enough for a WoW token each month. You're more than welcome to use this one. Yes, I have heard it was nerfed, but that was the thing with being able to respawn without having to reset the instance, wasn't it? But I thought it was still viable as something if you've got the Golden Lotus buff and you use Law Walker Cho to do the resetting, so you can exit out and go back in quite quickly, apparently. I've not tested it myself yet, so I don't know whether that's a thing or not. So that's the chart, that's where we're at the moment. Used to do it with the Potion of Luck, but they no longer work. Yes, says Antrax, that's right. We're getting there, Jack, definitely. Right, so I think I'll probably finish it up there. As we started earlier, I'm planning on finishing earlier. It wasn't as early as I planned on finishing, but there we go. We were having a lot of fun. So I want to say big thank you to everyone who's hung out in the stream tonight. It's been amazing having your company. Thank you for all the tips and all the knowledge, and hopefully I've been able to share some of my own knowledge, and so we've all grown as gold makers. To donate, just by being here, Jibaro is by far the most you can do. I mean, if you wanted to actually donate through Streamlabs, I've got a button further down on my Twitch. There's a donate link there for Streamlabs donations, or cheers, or any of the other sort of other methods. But thank you ever so much, just for being here. You know, the extra view count is what really matters, to be honest. You know, so a big thank you to everyone who's hung out. What I'm going to do is have a look to see who we can throw a host over to. Now we have a good choice. Lots of people, lots of potential gold makers on. Now I've not thrown a host over to Meriki for quite a while. She's a chill streamer, so let's throw a host over. Let's see where she's at and what she's up to. Old school leveling, her title says. There we go. Every time you go to Booty Bay, the guards kill you. See you later, School Shane. Yeah, I did have a point at one point where someone was going around killing all the auctioneers. That was quite annoying. Right, so let's do /host. Key 22. I think I've spelled that right. Let me just check. Yep. Okay, so throwing a host over to Meriki, so send us some love from me, and I will next. I haven't done my schedule online, but it's going to be next Wednesday. I'll next be on, so I shall see you then. Good night and farewell. Yes, TJ, that's the one.